Good morning, everybody. We are back at the Animal Allergy Clinic. I might have an allergy. This is Dr. Curtis Plowgen, who's a third-year resident in dermatology. Is that correct, sir?
Yes.
And he has invited us into the clinic. And I'm going to go back a few minutes ago while we were off camera. And Amy, one of the technicians here, tell us what she's doing here with Emmy.
So she's shaving Emmy to prepare her allergy test, and Emmy has already been tested for food allergies. We did that with an 8-week diet trial. We found out that she's allergic to chicken and other poultry. She's on a special rabbit diet, which is a protein she's not allergic to. And so now what we're doing today is finding out what environmental allergens, dusts, pollens, molds, etc. she's allergic to. So she's already been sedated with a reversible sedation.
And the little dots that we saw were?
Little dots are just a framework for us to know, to give us a frame of reference to do injections above and below each dot, so we can know where each allergen is when we read her test.
Okay, now we're coming out now to say good morning to Amy. Good morning. Good morning. So in each of these needles, and how many are there, Doc?
There are 83.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Again, she's been sedated, so she's not going to feel any of this. But what kinds of things now would you be? I mean, it must be theoretically an unlimited number of things you could test for.
Yeah, there are an unlimited number of allergens out there, but normally there are a common set for each region. And so in our geographic region, we've found the 83 most common. And the thought is that there is an itch threshold caused by environmental allergens. And so no test is perfect, but the thought is if we can get the top 12 or 15 allergens of a dog's set, and we can desensitize them to those, we can actually bring down their itch level so that they're less dependent on medications like steroids or other anti-itch medications over time.
So what will the reaction on the skin be, and why won't the dog be nuts when he wakes up, when she wakes up?
So that's part of why we sedate. One of the reasons we sedate is because no awake dog will tolerate 83 needle pokes, but then also the sedation has a little bit of painkiller and numbing so that they're not feeling the itch. They get big red swollen bug bites basically, and if sometimes, depending on the test, we'll just let the dog recover, but if we need to, we can put on a little topical steroid like a hydrocortisone to cool down their itching so that they don't go nuts when they wake up.
So at any of these sites, to wrap up this segment, any of these sites where Amy is poking, they will, in a certain amount of time, how long, have red blotches or whatever to suggest an allergy?
Yeah, so as you can see right here, our second dot right here is histamine, and that's our positive control. And it's already turning a little red around the edge and swelling. As we give it 5 or 10 more minutes, it'll get even bigger, and that's normally our big positive reaction that we would compare any of her other positive reactions to. Saline, our negative control, doesn't normally swell up at all, and so we grade them on a scale of 1 to 4, you know, 0 being saline and 4 being histamine.
We'll take a break here. We're going to come back and we're going to see what the results are with Emmy, and we'll talk a little bit more about what people can do when they discover what their dog is allergic to. That's obviously an important part of it. We'll do that in the next segment.